Hi, everybody, and welcome to How to Be a Better Prepared Buyer, Part 3. So this is Eric Hopkins, and I want to share with you, Eric and I have worked for 15 plus years.
Yeah, over 15 years.
Yeah. Longest relationship probably ever had. Anyway, just wanted to share with you how important in this market it is to be a better prepared buyer. And Eric, what do you think are 3 points that somebody could do to be that better prepared buyer?
Yeah, a lot of folks will rush in and think that financing for mortgages is 1, 2, 3, click a button and make things happen. But the fact is, you should be really prepared and do a little research up front. So 3 things that I would do if I were purchasing my first home or a second home would take a look at my credit report. There's a free annual credit report. Take a look not only your scores to make sure that they are as strong as possible, but look at what data has been filtered into your credit report over the years. You can get a free annual credit report from each bureau every obviously year, and then you can also look at your credit card companies. They'll provide you with some scores, but you really want to look at that credit report.
And why is that so important?
There might be things there that you didn't know existed, right? There might be some $60 collection that
some Verizon bill that you
Verizon bill that you didn't know about. They claim that you didn't return the cable box or whatever it may be, and all this time you feel like your credit scores are really strong, but this has got a little blemish on there that you could easily get corrected. So you want to do that, and then you want to think about your budgets too. A lot of folks don't think about what they want their housing payment to be. They may look at I need to buy a $600, $1 million home, but have they really thought about their budgets? The budget of your housing payment as well as the budget of what you're going to invest in the property. So that's item number 2. And item number 3 is after you've done those 2 things. Or you can combine those 2 items, is talk to a mortgage professional in advance, and I would recommend 90 days, 120 days. It's never too early to just gather data and kind of see where you are.
Never too early. And I think that's, going back to the 3-legged stool, of course, we need the purchaser, and that will be a future interview too, the realtor, and then an excellent lender. Eric, do you mind sharing what's the difference between a broker and, a lending broker and a person such as yourself, that works diligently on behalf of the buyer?
Well, I think you're talking about lending mortgage broker versus a mortgage lender.
Correct.
The major difference is that the brokers are not using their own funds. They're brokering the loan to a third party, and that third party is making the decisions.
Okay.
Now, the broker themselves may be very knowledgeable, a professional, and know exactly how to structure the loan so that that third party will easily approve it. So if you're going to look at a broker, just make sure that they're highly qualified to work with your case. And then a lender or a direct lender like ourselves, not only do you want a qualified and highly professional person working with you, but they'll use their own funds to make the decision, right?
Yeah.
And their own underwriting processes.
So again, going back to the 3-legged stool thing, being properly prepared, especially in a market that is as active and as competitive as this one is. What's another thing that you do, Eric, that puts you maybe above the standard lender? I can share one thing if you know.
Well, what do you think it is?
Well, I believe you call the listing agent and you tell them, without giving personal information, but you call them and you share what how well qualified, how well funded, the purchaser is, and also that the purchaser has done all of their homework. So we're not doing a desktop approval when we submit a contract, correct?
No, I agree with that. I like to be proactive. I feel like I'm part of the team, and we want to get you ratified on the contract. The market's shift, right? So right now it's a seller's market, so they have multiple offers, and sometimes with being proactive and reaching out to the listing agent after your contract's been submitted to let them know that I have done the work up front. You as the buyer have done the work up front and you're truly qualified. It goes a long way of bringing your offer to the top of the pile.
It absolutely does. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call either one of us, or the contact information will be in the video. Also, like and subscribe. We will be putting out videos, at least we're trying for once a week, but and we'll try not to bore you. Bye, everybody.
Bye now.